Hello, my lovely Scorpios. I'm Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do your end of July into August or beginning of August love reading, or within a month's time of when you view this, because time is fluid. All these are timeless, so whenever you click on it, it could be for you. Keep in mind, I live on a main road, so you're going to hear traffic. I tell everyone that, but just in case you're new, I want to let you know I am aware of it. I can hear it too, and I hate it. But anyways, keep in mind that these are general readings. They will not apply to every single one of you. I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you'd like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. My email is in the box below. I'll gladly give you all the information you need on personals. It's on the community tab as well as my website. And don't forget to check me out on Patreon. These will be extended over there. So here we're covering mutual energy, your thoughts, feelings, and hopes, and your persons. I got some extra cards that came out, but anyways. On Patreon, we're going to cover obstacles and blocks, actions, outcome. I have some other stuff written down too. I just go with the flow over there pretty much. But yeah, I'm trying to make these ones shorter on YouTube so that, you can go over and see the extended version on Patreon, because I try to do one video that's not extended, so it's longer on YouTube, and then some that are, but I change shit up all the time. It is what it is. Oh, post warning, I use bad language. If you don't like it, there's a door. See you later, bye. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, yes. I feel like it's kind of weird because I feel very driven energy, like go-getter. It's more independent, so you could be just very driven independently of anyone in a connection, like, I gotta get my life on track, this is what I want, these are my goals, and I'm just gonna fucking go for it kind of thing. I feel that energy, but I also feel like not only confused, but giving up. So it's very, like, it's contradicting energy. So it's like I give up, but I'm pushing forward. So that's why I feel like the whole pushing forward is for you. So I feel like a lot of my Scorpios are very self-focused right now, and I feel like it was a forced focus, meaning not saying that you weren't focused before and you didn't want to achieve your goals and whatever, because I don't feel like that's the case at all. I feel like you have your eyes set on somebody, on a partnership. A lot of you, this is somebody new, but not for all of you. Just whoever you have, in mind when you're watching this reading. I feel like I'm losing hope in it. Like, I'm losing stamina. I don't know how much longer I can wait or continue to pursue this person. So there's almost like a disconnecting energy is what I'm feeling. It's like, well, I'm better off alone, whatever, If this, I'm gonna cough. If this person can't see my worth or my value, or, realize that I am such a catch, I'm the motherfucking empress, then whatever, I'll find somebody else when the time comes, but I'm not looking kind of energy is what I feel. So I feel like you're pulling your energy back to yourself, and you're just like, okay, well, what am I going to do for me? Because that's the life I have right now is what I feel. So the main energy, we have story keeper, tell your story, legacy, write your wisdom. I was going to say write down your wisdom, but I'm just adding words to the card, This is a really pretty card, actually. It's number 4. It's all about stability, and I feel like home life. So stories of the self. I could be speaking to some Scorpios who like to write, whether it's fantastical writing, fiction-based storytelling, or there are quite a few of you who are going to watch this who have a very, I was going to say in-depth, but intense story to tell. Like, your life hasn't always been a cakewalk, and I feel like there are little gems throughout your life that you can pull from those experiences and tell a really great story, whether you keep it, fully factual, or, fluff it up with fiction. I feel like what this is really saying is you want to leave your mark on the world. And sorry, the fucking cars, I swear. Oh, I can't wait to move. I want to live in the middle of the woods, like in a little hobbit hole or some shit. I'm so sick of this. Which, wouldn't that be cool, having like a little fairy house or something? Anyways, I'm very fantastical, I'm just gonna say. So this, I mean, I could totally take on this card because I do love to write. But besides, liking to write and having a story to tell based off of your own experiences, which I strongly feel that message here for somebody. Actually, I feel it for multiple people. It will help get it off your chest, and you'll see that there are so many other people who have had similar experiences, and you might help them be able to release the fears of sharing some of the shit that they've gone through, which I am going to do story time. I know I keep saying it, and honestly, my hair is a fucking mess. I want to look good on camera, so I just haven't done it yet. And I was debating on how I want to set it up because I've got a lot of stories to tell, and I'm guided to one. It keeps coming up in my head, so it's like, okay, I'll say that one first, kind of thing, because we do talk about love and relationships a lot, so I might as well start with either something like that or the time I died. I don't know. If you want to know when I died and came back, there's a story for you. Anyways, I'm going to get to it. But this coming up in a love reading, I talk too much with you guys. I just love your reading so much. I just feel so connected. This coming up in a love reading to me is like leaving your mark on the world, like having that legacy, that the connection of a lifetime where it withstands the test of time. I feel like a lot of you, whoever this person is to you, whether you've met them yet or not, this is the person that, I feel like most of you know who it is. This is the person that you see this type of future with, that like you could tell your grandkids, your children, your grandkids, whatever, years down the line of how you two met, and the struggles and the beauty of this connection. So that's what I kind of feel with this. I feel like this is one of those love stories that's worth reading about, and I feel like you feel that way, and this person does too. But there's a lot of I don't know, muck in here somewhere. So then we have Seven of Cups, delusions. It could be confusion because I was feeling that. This is the muck. This is our story, and I know it's worth sharing. It's worth having. It's worth seeing it out to the end. Like we've barely touched on chapter 1 with this love story, basically. And I want to see it through. I want to go through 20 fucking volumes type thing is what I see here. But it's I don't know what this looks like. It's untold. It hasn't been written yet, basically. I love it when spirit comes out with these analogies and how it just kind of flows. It's beautiful. But yeah, it's just unknown. It's how is this story going to end? Because we don't even know. It hasn't really begun yet. So everything's up in the air right now. It's when can we start putting pen to paper with this fucking situation? So it's kind of in fantasy land. This is almost like when you're a writer, you're coming up with the idea. You haven't even fully written out an outline of the story yet. So you don't really know what it's going to be. The high points, the low points, whatever. I feel like we're just at fantasizing about each other, this would be wonderful, this is the type of person I want, this is the connection I want, I see a provider in you, I see a partner, I see somebody who will match me, but it hasn't come to fruition yet. So it's am I being delusional here? Am I being too fantastical? Does this person even fucking exist? Am I not fantasizing, but am I building this person up to be someone they're not? Are they building you up to be someone you're not? Which I'm pretty sure you are, Scorpio. So they might be, below the bar a little bit. Even their highest fantasy and dream of you could not compare to what all actuality is, what reality is with you. Don't mind me. I'm sure I'll get a comment on that. Scorpios aren't that great. Well, it's Scorpio's reading, and we're wonderful. But then we have lead the way even if no one follows you. So I do feel like you are taking the reins in this situation, Scorpio. I mean, this is mutual energy. So it's almost like both of you. And I say this because we have self-indulgence. Focus on the self-worth. self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. I feel like with lead the way, even if no one follows you, both of you are leading the way in opposite fucking directions. So this story hasn't come together, which is probably why there's so much confusion and like unanswered questions. I don't feel like you guys are really communicating that well, if at all, right now. And for those of you who don't know who the hell this person is, they haven't come into your life. Obviously, you're not talking to them because you're not there yet. But I feel like most of you know who this is. So this is, both of you have some shadow work to continue working on. I feel like Scorpios always have shadow work that they're constantly going through. It's like we clear up one thing and then another fucking thing comes up. But that happens for other signs and other people as well. And I kind of feel like this person's going through something. So they're trying to clear out the mucky mess, the confusion and upset in their situation. And I feel like you're just, working on your coin, working on yourself, trying to figure out where you want to be in life and just kind of going for it, or figuring out what steps to take so that you can go for said goal or whatever. So this isn't coming together yet, but you two are like paralleling each other. So there's mirroring energy here where you're both very focused on the self, which is good. It sucks that the partnership isn't coming together, but at least both of you are putting in the work that you need to put in on yourselves. And then these cards came out. Fate is leading you to a new destiny. So I feel like for those of you who are dealing with an ex, a past person, a current person, just anyone. It could even be options. The Seven of Cups can also be options. If there's just other people kind of clouding your vision or coming between the two of you because, date night or whatever, I don't know. I feel like you're trying to clear that because any of the options that you have, I feel you don't want. I feel like you have your eyes set on someone specific and you haven't given up on that idea yet, on that person yet, and you are just kind of blocking everybody else out. So even though there could have been potential with some of these options, I feel like it's not enough potential. So you're like, I don't want that. So whatever you're doing is leading you back to this person and vice versa. Someone has their eyes on you. Be prepared for a surprise visit, phone call, or message. So if you guys are not in communication right now, this person is going to reach out to you. For some of you, cross-watcher Scorpio might reach out to you because they're sick of waiting. For some reason, I feel like there's a lot of stubborn energy on Scorpio's side. It's almost like the Empress energy where she's not really too stubborn. She's more like, I don't chase. So I kind of get a sense that whoever's over here, and it could be you, Scorpio, take it where it fits, flip-flop, vice versa, whatever, but whoever's over here, I do feel like is going to reach out and surprise you with some communication. But the communication that comes in is going to be very minimal, mundane communication. It's not going to be like, hey, baby, like, let's go out and do this or that, or let's get together. It's not going to be anything significant. I feel it's just because this person misses you, so they either want to hear your voice, see your face, or just speak to you. I almost get a sense that I just heard the word liberation. There could be something that they have to say, like it's been heavily on their mind or on your mind. So there is something that someone really wants to address for some of you. But I feel like I just can't stay away for too long is what I feel with this. So expect communication of some kind coming in. You two were together in another life, so that is why you guys have such a pull to each other. And it's so funny because in my tarot deck, there's like a book of love with like rose petals and shit here, and it's all about this story, this love story. So I feel like volume 1 has already been written and you guys just aren't aware of it right now. So you're in volume 2, but of your story, like life 2, or it could even be beyond that, but I'm just an example. So it's like you guys think it's the beginning, but the reason why there's such this push and pull and confusion and like how you're building this person up, this connection up to be something so grandiose is because you've experienced it already, but you don't fully, like on a conscious level, you don't fully realize it, and neither does this person. So there's just that pull is what I feel. So let's see, Scorpio. And by the way, it is not the 27th. It is the 28th. I forgot to change the date. So, it is what it is. we're going back in time. Maybe that's what your story should be. And it's funny because a lot of the stories I write, which I was thinking about posting either on Patreon or on my website, which I got to go on my website. I haven't been on there in a minute. I was thinking about posting some of my fictional stories, like at least a chapter of it or something, because my daughter found like draft fucking 10 of 20 or something of one of my stories, which my biggest problem with writing is I keep going over the same thing and fixing it because I'm such a perfectionist when I just need to write and leave it the fuck alone and then go back and edit later, once I've completed it. But anyways, she loves it. She's like, what's gonna happen to Camille? I'm like, oh, well, if it caught your attention, maybe it'll catch somebody else's. So if you guys want to see some of my work, let me know. Maybe I'll post it because I've been contemplating that. Anywho, it might give some of you guys some inspiration as well. I mean, don't steal my shit, but, I love getting creative juices flowing, and if you guys like to write and it sparks something inside you, then by all means, that's awesome. So, your thoughts on this person, this relationship, is the Queen of Swords, fairness. This is Libran energy to me, or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but I see her as Libra. I feel like in your headspace, you think this person will balance you out. It's like your yin to your yang is what I feel like. Because I see dark and light, and I don't know which side of that you're on, but I feel like there's dark and light here and dark and light here, but there's someone who kind of sits in the shadowy side of life a little bit more than the light. So you could be the light, for example. It could be vice versa. And this person might be, kind of, not negative, but not as optimistic. So, and I know that yin and yang is not just that, but I'm just using an example. I'm so sick of coughing. But anyways, and it's just because I got a dry spot when I talk too damn much. But I feel like you guys complete each other, and that's what you're thinking. And that's a strong thing to say, complete somebody, but I really feel like there are some of you out there that truly feel like this person is like your one and only match. Like they literally are not the other side of your soul. And that's usually what people think with twin flame. So this could be a twin flame situation. Let's get a little bit more on this Queen of Swords, shall we? Page of Wands. That's communication. This is friendly communication. I feel like it's like just initiating. Like I said here, I felt communication coming in. So this could be you thinking about reaching out to this person like, okay, I got to get the fucking ball rolling. I'm sick of waiting. And I did say Scorpio might initiate because they're sick of waiting. But it wouldn't be anything grandiose. Like I said, it's just, hey, what's up? What's going on in your world kind of thing. This is like friends first type energy, or just, hey, what's up? It's just trying to get an in, starting something. It's the beginning phases. If you guys are writing a story literally, then I feel like this is, the outline. This is going from thinking to pen to paper. I'm finally out of my head. I'm putting something down on paper. I strongly feel like whatever this love story is would be, a lot of people would want to read about it. I'm just going to say. So if there's a lot of highs and lows and drama that's led up to this point, along with just how beautiful the connection is, really consider writing about it. Even if you only share it with like a small group of people, I feel like there's something significant with that. But anyways, if you're not reaching out, Scorpio, and you're like dead set on it, this could just be you heavily thinking about, what you're gonna say when this person does contact you. Like, okay, I'm just gonna play it cool. I'm not gonna go off on them. I'm not gonna dredge up anything. I'm just gonna be casual, basically. I'm tripping over my words, so be careful. Some of you could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with the King of Pentacles here. This person could be heavily at work, or you, or both of you. Yeah, I feel like someone's biding their time, saving their money, just, independently focused, working on themselves. Someone got a new job as well. Either you or them or both of you. Which, wouldn't that be weird if both of you have new jobs and you're both doing new things? But I did see the parallel shit going on, so it's plausible. All right, what they think about you in this connection is the Ten of Cups, contentment. So when they think of you, it makes them smile, Scorpio. This person sees it all with you. They're very emotionally fulfilled by you. I feel like if you two started off as friends, or if you're kind of in that friendly energy with this person even now, like it hasn't progressed beyond that, I feel like this person gets extremely excited to speak to you, to see you, and they definitely think of you often, and I feel like you're like a driving force in their life. But this is something they wouldn't tell you. I almost feel like someone who's stone-faced. They have a very tough exterior. Like, I'm not going to show any weakness. This could be male, female, doesn't matter, because women do that too. It's not just guys who act that way. I just feel like I'm guarding my heart. My heart is wide open to you, Scorpio, because I just can't control how I feel. But logically speaking, I'm going to shut my mouth. Like, that's what I feel. So this person thinks very highly of you. In this connection, they see potential. Thank you. Judgment. I feel like this person has already chosen you, Scorpio. Basically, they know you're the one. They can't get away from it. I feel like everywhere they look, there's your fucking face. Everywhere they go, something reminds them of you. And like, even on social media, or when they're talking to their friends or coworkers or whoever the hell's around them in their life, I feel like your words of wisdom ring in their head, and it's like, oh, my Scorpio said that, and it's so fucking true. Or if you guys have started off as friends and you have helped this person in some way, shape, or form, with advice, stay away from so-and-so, or, I've been through this and this was my experience, don't do what I did, kind of thing, whatever advice people give to one another, to their friends. I feel like this person really takes what you say to heart, and they remember everything you say. Even if they don't act that way, they do. This person's already chosen you. That's fucking beautiful. Or you've chosen them if you're over here. I could be speaking to a cross watcher, so keep that in mind. Like I said, they're not fucking telling you. They could be dealing with something pretty painful right now. I did feel the darkness over here, like the shadow side. So I feel like this person is just trying. They're stone-faced. There's the Emperor. I keep talking about you being the Empress, so there's your counterpart. But I do feel like they're holding back any dissatisfaction that they have within this connection. So the fact that you two are not talking on the regular, that you two are not hugging, kissing, loving each other, being intimate, going out and doing this, that, or the other, because this hasn't moved forward, I feel like they're hiding their pain. I also feel like they're hiding the pain from a past connection. They're trying to get through something, but I feel like they're already through it. There's just some residual ties. It's almost like when you're sewing up something and you're like, fuck, I gotta rip the stitches because I screwed that all up, and you start pulling it out because you're like, I don't need this anymore. There's like a couple strands of string that stay stuck in the fabric. That's what they're pulling out right now. So it's like, the ties have already been severed. They're not dealing with this person anymore, but there's still some residual strings attached. So they're working on that. And I feel like they're closer to clearing that shit up than they were before. So your feelings about this person. I knew my Scorpio reading was going to be longer than I planned. Whoops. You're welcome. I try to make shit short and I can't. King of Pentacles, loyalty, and Page of Pentacles, reliability. So I feel like with this is the beginning phases of this connection. You know that it's brand new. You know that this person needs time. I feel like some of you need time as well. So you're very respectful of that because you know the feeling. Or you've been there, even if you're not still there, you know what I mean? I feel like you're willing to offer the bare minimum because that's what they need, and you know that, and it's almost like with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're accepting just the little pieces of this person. Whatever they're willing to give you, you're like, okay, I'll take that. Like, I love you so much that I'll take the scraps for now. I know that you're working your way up to more, because you see major potential here, because we're starting off slow and we're going from a page to a king. So you see the potential and you're willing to take your time, because you know that all great things happen in time. Like, it can't be rushed. This process, if it was rushed, it would just fall to shit, and you know that. I feel like this person is very different from those that you've encountered in your past. This person is loyal, they're trustworthy, and you know that. I feel like you don't question them much. Like, I feel like you question everyone around you. Like, what are your motives? Why are you saying that? Why are you doing that? I'm not saying you actually say that, but in your head you might be going, yeah, I think you're fucking full of shit. You know, you could be questioning other people, but I don't feel like you fully question this person. You could have initially, but I don't feel like you are anymore. It's like you just have an inner knowing and understanding, and you're kind of going off from that. You're not saying it, though. I can tell you that right now. Can I get more on Scorpio's feelings? What the mother of crap is going on? You're definitely not talking. You're not telling this person just how much you care. So we have Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Yeah, I feel like you're the catalyst for change in this situation. Like, you're waiting for the dynamic to change. You're waiting for that growth to happen. You see the potential. You know it's there. So it's like, okay, you're ending whatever you need to end. I know that you're going through this, this transition. You could have helped them go through this transition without them even realizing it, or without you even realizing it, depending. But I feel like there's growth that's happening behind the scenes here, and you know it, you feel it. So, how they feel about you? We have the One of Cups, fondness, Ace of Cups, so they love your ass. And then we have the Two of Wands, decisions. They just don't know how to move this forward yet, because this person's still clearing up some shit. Like I said, they got the residual strings going on. They have a lot of love for you. I feel like it's a very genuine, sincere love, too. It's not like... it's not real lustful. I do feel like there's passion here and there's chemistry, so like, it's not that they don't want to get you naked and have intimate moments with you and everything. I do feel like this person thinks about that, and so do you. You're a very sexual sign, but and we have passion over here as well, but I feel like they see beyond that. Like, even though they're physically attracted to you, I feel like there's like an innocence about you. Even though you've had a lot of experiences and you don't feel very innocent, you come across that way to this person. And it could be because they haven't gotten the chance to really dive in deep with you, because it's just been kind of surface level. But there's more. They want to know more. I feel like you definitely have a hold on this person's heart. And it's got them up in their head. It's got them very confused on how to move forward. Because I do feel like this person pulled away from you for a while. They might still be in that disconnect phase, which is why surprise communication's coming in. Or why you're finally saying, fuck it, I'm going to say something. Because someone's reaching out. Can I get more on this person's feelings for Scorpio, please? It's funny because logically, like in their headspace, they've already chosen you. They think about you constantly, but it's like, I almost see someone being tied to two with the residual string. So there could be an ex that this person's still kind of lingering for them, and they're slowly disconnecting, and then there's you. So they're still at that kind of fork in the road, but they're leaning more this way because there's a major transformation happening here. I need you to be my friend first is what I heard. Whoops, sorry, my hair looks like crap. Healthy choices. Yeah, they're trying to make the right choice, and they know that that is you, because they made a lot of shitty choices in their life. So it's almost like, I can't be trusted with this decision. Like, my heart can't be trusted with my fucking head because I always choose wrong. But what they don't realize is there's been a lot of growth in this situation within themselves, and they've come a long way. They're not the same person they used to be, so they can be trusted with this choice. And they want to choose you, so they're trying to make the right choice. What is best for me? What is best for Scorpio? What is best for everyone involved? And I feel like this is going to be a sudden epiphany on their part. So if you thought that this was going to the wayside and this person chose their ex, or they're just like the single life, they don't think about you, they don't want you, that is not true. This person thinks about you on the regular, and they are slowly leading. They're like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and they're going to collapse in your lap before you know it, out of fucking nowhere, because this love is growing. Just maintain a sense of faith. They're trying to release unhealthy people, places, things, and shit like that. Because this person made some really shitty choices in their past, and they know it. So what you're hoping to have happen in this connection, we have the Four of Wands, unity. You want to come together. So you're hoping that the two of you can come together and have your happily ever after, that fucking fantasy story, that beautiful love story that you've wanted. I feel like some of you are kind of skeptical of that when I say that. Like, yeah, right. It's more like a horror story or a book of nightmares. I feel like your love life might have felt that way or been that way for you up until this point, and maybe you're putting this person in the same category. But if you really were putting them in the same category as your exes, you wouldn't be hopeful that you two would be together, because I'm pretty sure you don't want those assholes back in your life, male, female, whatever, it doesn't matter. But you see potential here, and you're waiting, you're being patient. And I feel like one major lesson in this connection between the two of you is patience, because I feel like you're used to getting what you want. With that Empress status, it's like, okay, I want you, I get you, because, I'm alluring and I'm intriguing, and you want me, and now you got me, kind of thing. Or I don't know, I just feel like I'm talking to somebody who tends to get what they want, whether they work really hard for it or it just falls in their lap, or both. But this person is putting up a fight, and I feel like it's making you want him more, because, like, you want what you can't have, but you can have this person. It's just in time. It's just not right now. It's coming. It is fucking coming, which is beautiful. Can I get more on what Scorpio is hoping to have happen? I feel like the two of you would work extremely well together, and your finances would balance out. So if you're struggling at all, which I did do a collective reading on Patreon, and money's looking fucking good, I'm just going to say, for whoever the hell that's for, hopefully me, hopefully you. I did mention Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Libra, I think. I can't remember who else I mentioned, but alrighty. Yeah, you're holding back. You're not telling this person exactly how you feel. We have the Tower. There you are. Sudden change. And then the Page of Swords. I feel like you do want to change in this situation. You're hoping that communication will pick up. And that you guys will be able to talk about the future of where this is going. That massive change is going to happen in this situation. So you definitely want to claw your way out of the friend zone, if that's where you're at with this person. I feel like they're watching you, but I also feel like you're watching them. I feel like they might watch you more because you're like all consuming in their energy, is what I'm feeling. It's almost like the more you pull away, the more they want you. It's weird, but I feel like that that they're there, that they're around. You can still feel them. And I feel like that could be frustrating for some of you, because if you're trying to pull away energetically, you're like, why the fuck are you still in my energy, is what I feel. So that might be what's making you check in on them, because I don't feel like you're watching them every day going, who are you with? What are you doing? I feel like this is, why do I feel you? Did you post something about me? And then you'll go look. Or it's very sporadic. It's not like insane spying. But I do feel like they watch you quite a bit. Whoever's over here. But this is going to change. This is the change that you're hoping for. So what they hope to have happen is the hermit introspection. So they're just watching you thinking. I feel like this person definitely fantasizes about what this could be, and they're not ready to open their mouth yet. I feel like you're like, I just wanted to say the dark mirror to them. So it's almost like you dredge up the things within them that they need to heal and that they need to face, and they're kind of facing it right now. And I feel like that is the one thing that they don't like about this connection, is the fact that you basically are like this beacon into healing. Like you just, you make them heal, you make them face things, and it's, some of this shit is really hard and they don't want to face it, and it makes them not want to face you because it brings it up for them. But I feel like I just heard this person is hoping that you think about them. I hope you think of me too. So as much as they're thinking of you, they're hoping that you think of them, that you think of them in the same way. We have the Five of Cups reversed. Yeah, they're trying to get out of this guarded, because then we have the Strength card too. With the Five of Pentacles, this is a sense of lack. So I feel like they're trying to protect themselves from being left out. So they're really heavily thinking about, okay, is Scorpio going to hurt me? Is Scorpio going to leave me out in the cold? Are they going to leave me feeling this way? I do feel like you are pulling them out of a sense of depression, because even though it was really hard to face a lot of the things that you've kind of put in their face, like whatever they needed to heal from, whatever you brought up from the surface for them, basically, I feel like they resented it at first, but now they appreciate it because they're rebalancing themselves. They're getting out of a saddened state and realizing that life isn't all shit. And that's something you did for them. So this is what they're thinking about, and they're really worried that if they open their mouth and tell you just how happy you make them, that you're going to hurt them. I don't feel like it's you, like, with the whole they're afraid of you hurting them. I don't feel like they look at you that way, so to speak. It's just they're vulnerable. Whenever they've been vulnerable with anybody else, they've been hurt. So they're comparing you to their past. But I feel like they're trying to pull themselves out of that. But this person's still a bit guarded, so, it is what it is. But yeah, that's what I have for you. So over on Patreon, we're going to cover obstacles and blocks, actions, outcomes, advice, and there's something else I do. Oh, external factors. I'm like, I know there's something else. So we'll see, if this ex is still hanging around, what that residual bullshit is, if, what's coming between the two of you besides this introspection and healing energy. I feel like this is going to move forward. And this is going to be, I don't want to say the love of a lifetime, but I feel like it's going to be a love worth sharing, worth telling about, like story time. When Grandpa's like, remember when I met your grandmother back in blah, blah, blah. That's what this will be, is what I feel. I don't know. That's fucked up. But anyways, yeah. So I will see you over on Patreon. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more apt I'm to pick up on your energy. I love you. Long time. You know that. And yeah, that's all. That's all I got for you, Scorpio. But, yep. I don't know. I was going to say something else that flew out of my fucking head. So communication is just not... Actually, hold on. If you made it this far and listened to me, let's see. Fuck that. Let's do this. What communication is coming in? Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. This person wants to come in and start over. Oh, fuck yeah, with the Phoenix. This makes me think of Scorpio, too, because Scorpio is the Phoenix. We always rise from the ashes, It's like the whole world could burn down, and then here we are. It's like, no, we didn't do it. I didn't like the match, I swear to God. Anyways, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. This person is going to let you know that they've changed their mind, that they don't want to be without you. So I don't feel like they're going to come out and just be like, hey, I need you, you know, I want to start over. I feel like it will be, you'll get little bits and pieces. It's going to be small communication at first. I actually feel like on social media, this person is posting either songs or quotes or uplifting shit, and this person never did that before. So I feel like anything inspirational is coming from you and it's for you from them, if that makes sense. And it's because they're getting inspiration from looking at your photos. I'm not picking that up right now, but yeah, they're definitely in the head about you. And they do want to try again with you. So yay. So I'll see you on Patreon. Love you guys. Bye.